So the moon is at 96.1% illumination in the sign of Aries. Headed towards that full moon in Taurus in 2 days on the 28th, which is 2 days before Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm sorry it took me a while to get back onto my readings. I've been moving, and that was a whole thing, a whole transition. I needed a couple days, okay? So let's see what this energy brings for you. Because the way I see it is new moons or new cycles, right? And full moons are like the completion of cycles, like things coming to fulfillment, things, being completed. So, what is being completed for you? Let's first find out who you are. I like to start out with your energy, get a feel for who you are as a person. Right off the bat, I feel like very overthinky energy. So let's see. Mantis beings, enigma, elusive, and sensitive. The runner. Right? That's the energy I get from this. The runner energy. Alright, runner. I personally have never been a fan of running. I don't run from shit. Like, come at me, demons. So, I got this deck from my last roommate's girlfriend who had come up from Guatemala. And it came in like this box that was like all like weathered and worn down. But this deck, it spoke to me like immediately, right? I immediately felt a connection to it. I immediately felt like a vibe with it. It's very like old timey, and I don't know how else to describe it except that I felt a connection to it. And as I saw the mantis beings, I knew that was because I was gonna do my Wonderland deck, I ain't gonna lie. But when I saw the mantis beings come out, I was like, no, I feel like I need this deck in particular. So let's see why. What does this deck have to say to you? I had to make a little makeshift box for it. So it's a little wonky. So let's see. What message do you need today? We have 4 Pentacles in reverse with the 10 of Pentacles. Alright, so Four of Pentacles in reverse means that you're not necessarily like very stingy or greedy right off the bat. With the Ten of Pentacles, this is like a very wealth mindset. This is somebody who feels like they have everything that they need to continue on, right? Or that they're just provided for in some way. This also represents generational wealth, right? Feeling like you have family you can fall back on if you ever need to, or feeling like just a general sense of abundance in life, like you're okay, you know. Whether this is your present energy or your future energy, we shall see. That this is an overall feeling of, and also I should mention that like abundance doesn't just come in the form of money, right? It's like whatever resources you need at whatever point in time, it's like you're given them. If you need food, you get food. If you need water, you get water. If you need shelter, you find a home. It's like your needs are met, which represents like divine favor even, like divine protection, like somebody's looking out for you. Even if you ever get in feelings where you're like, or you feel stuck or trapped, it's almost like there's almost always like a situation that helps pull you out of that situation. If you're ever feeling like you need out of a situation, like there's always a force that helps pull you out of that. It's also kind of the energy of like, if you've never had to really worry before, why would you be worried now? Like, you're taken care of. That you have divine favor here. So why would you overthink something? Why would you be concerned? Very, very interesting. We have the Prince of Pentacles. We have the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. Could be talking to an earth sign, actually. Somebody who has heavy earth in their chart. Justice, Libra energy in reverse. The Fool in reverse, Uranus in reverse, right? So Uranus rules like Aquarius and Aries. So we've got Earth and Air. Okay. With the Prince of Pentacles in reverse and the Princess of Pentacles in reverse, it reminds me of that song, O Valencia, by the Decemberists. How does it go? It's he's basically singing about how like he was born like into wealth and beauty, and she's like basically from the ghetto, right? I guess like how, oh my gosh, I have to like look up these lyrics. I come from wealth and beauty. Do 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 do. But yeah, it reminds me of that song, O Valencia. You know what? I have to look it up because it's gonna drive me crazy if I can't think of it. 1 second. Okay, I had it completely wrong. It wasn't O Valencia. It was We Both Go Down Together by the Decemberists. Where he says, you come from wonton parent, or from, oh my gosh, hold up. You come from parents wanting a childhood rough and rotten. I come from wealth and beauty, untouched by work or duty, and oh, my love. Yeah, that's what I see when I look at these. Sorry it took me so fucking long to articulate that, but like immediately when I saw these cards, I was like, I have to get that song because yeah, that was it. It's like these very like opposite energies. Somebody coming from like a energy of lack and somebody coming from an energy of abundance here. With the justice in reverse, Libra energy, it's like there's something unfair in regards to this connection. With the Fool in reverse, it's like something that prevents us from like moving forward. Or, yeah. Alright, elaborate. Let's see, what is it? Five of Swords, self-preservation. Somebody's protecting themselves by not moving forward here. Alright, it's like, Five of Swords is all about self-preservation. It's all about, like, not giving the enemy ammunition, you know? And it's almost like, well, nobody can hurt you if you don't, like, put yourself out there. That's what I'm feeling. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I think oftentimes when we don't put ourselves out there, it hurts. Which pain is more sustainable, right? We have Eight of Pentacles. This could be somebody from your work, or you could just be very focused on work. There's, like I said, so far on the deck, there's only earth and air energy. Alright, so I'm feeling like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's the main energies I'm feeling here. Two of Wands, finally some fire. Oh, and we've got some water showing up too. Two of Wands is like being on a crossroads, right? Like, could be in regards to, like, to work. Like, you know, you might stay stuck in a position because you're like, well, it's safer here. I know it's predictable. I know, like, the outcomes. I know what I'm getting paid. I know, like, you know, there's stability, right? The earth energy, there's stability there. But there's also with the air energy, like an energy of discontentment, right? Of imbalance or something not feeling quite up to par. We have Four of Cups in reverse with Five of Cups in reverse. It's like you accept this because you don't want to be disappointed by, like, other potential outcomes. We have Three of Wands and Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire. Three of Wands is like waiting for your ships to come in or waiting for things to get better, but not wanting to take any action to make that so. With the Fool in reverse, it's like the thing about manifesting is you don't just sit around and wait for things to show up for you. You have to take action in alignment with what you're trying to manifest. If you want a new job, well, you have to start looking for a new job. If you want a different outcome, you have to like do things in alignment with that outcome. If you're not doing that, then it's not going to come to fruition, right? Like, I once heard like God helps those who help themselves, right? So you have to show the universe what exactly it is that you're trying to accomplish here. Because if you're focused on the mindset of like, this isn't possible because of this, or these are all the obstacles, or this is why this is, not whatever, da 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 da. If you're just focused on that, then you're focused on the negative, and you're just going to manifest more negative outcomes. You're not actually like manifesting positive ones. So whereas if you were to focus on like, what if you got everything you ever wanted, right? What if you were able to have the dream job and have money in the bank? Shoddy, what you drank, to have the things that you actually desire, right? And not feel like bad about desiring them, like, and that's where you really integrate the shadow, where you're like, you know what, I actually do want my own personal library, or I actually do want all of this and all of that, and I don't want to feel bad about that. Like, that's okay. You can have desire, but it's like, I feel almost like there's a level of like a fear of disappointment. It's like you aim for the dirt because you know that it's achievable, right? Whereas like if you aim for the stars, that's a little harder to achieve, right? And then you'll feel like a huge sense of disappointment if you don't achieve that. So it's like, yeah, but with the Queen of Wands showing up, this is very attractive energy, and this isn't just like physically attractive. This is like energetically attractive. Like, what you're trying to attract is very possible for you. However, if you're focused on the negatives, you're going to attract the negatives. If you're focused on the positive, you're going to attract the positive. It really depends on what your energy's at and where your head's at and what you're willing to entertain thought-wise. What's your advice? Relax. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil. Ace of Wands in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse. Princess of Wands. Queen of Cups. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Swords. And Prince of Swords in reverse. Your advice here with the Six of Swords, the Devil, the Ace of Wands, the Emperor in reverse, with all of this basically connected to one another, I'm seeing that there's like a need to like walk away from toxicity, even your own toxicity, even your own mindset that like drives you down like a rabbit hole of overthinking. If you struggle with addiction or obsessive thinking or, just people who are filled with drama around you, whatever the case is, it's kind of like telling you not to entertain that, right? It's telling you to entertain what you're passionate about, what ignites like feelings of love and hope in you, rather than, entertaining like the more pessimistic energies. Three Pentacles in reverse. I kind of get the feeling that you might feel the urge to switch jobs or a living situation with that. Looking for something more on your level, on an emotional front. Seven of Cups in reverse with the Strength card, Leo energy. Having the strength to not pursue lust, right? Seven of Cups has a lot to do with lust, right? And seeing these cards together, I feel like it's turning away from like, lustful connections. And with the Queen of Cups, it's almost like focusing on what actually feels like love to you, right? What actually feels fulfilling, what actually feels like substance. It's the difference between eating a cupcake and eating an omelet. Okay, a cupcake might be sweet, might be enticing, might, be all that. However, an omelet is going to keep you full longer. It's going to give you nutrients your body needs. It's going to have all the proteins, amino acids, it's going to help sustain you, right? So it's like, do you want something that's short and sweet, or do you want something that's got longevity and actually brings substance into your life? And I feel like that's your biggest focus right now. It's having to sort through what is what. What's the difference? Discernment. We have Eight of Wands with the Lovers, Gemini energy. Eight of Wands is very quick movement, right? It's like something happening very quickly. With the Lovers, this could be a partnership, whether in business or in relationships. But something's going to be moving very quickly for you. And I feel like it's going to really require you to discern, like if what you're pursuing is something of substance or something that's superficial, right? Like you're going to really have to weed it out a little bit. A lot of it. Three of Swords. Clarify. Nine of Cups in reverse, clarifying that Three of Swords tells me that you're really worried that this could break your heart. You're really worried that things could turn out not like you want it to. You're overthinking that aspect. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. 999. And they're all in reverse. 999 is all about mastery and coming to the completion of something, right? Like I said, that full moon energy is all about completions. So I feel like the mindset that you've been in is something that you're coming to an end with. We have Two of Pentacles. It's up to you to decide. Would you rather be in your head, or would you rather take action and find out? Because the real spiritual meaning of life is to experience life, right? And all that it has to offer, and all of its magnitude. So, when you deny yourself certain experiences, you deny the soul. Because the soul wants to be here to experience things. And that's why I think monks are wrong. Because they don't allow themselves to experience most things. Because God forbid they get too high or too low, right? The bravest thing you can do is live it to the fullest, right? Explore it to the fullest. What is life? Create meaning for yourself. In your work, in your relationships, and all the things. Kalika Tantrika. Kali overcomes karma, realigns us with our path when we have veered off course, reverses the momentum of negativity, and detaches draining energy cords, restoring us to full vitality. It may seem like your will is being thwarted or you're not getting what you want, but the goddess knows what she's doing. Her actions will benefit you. Trust. Chinnamasta. In order to grow, the soul may need to separate itself from that which it once relied upon. Oppression will be overcome. Do not cling to what has been. Sometimes the best way to heal from the past is to cut it off completely and focus on inner regeneration and reorientation toward a more fulfilling future. You shall know true love and freedom. Alright, coming back to that Lover's card. Kamala Devi. Held within Kali's protection, your heart radiates peace, certainty, and beauty. Her grace melts frustration into inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, and overactivity into effortless attraction. Kamala is the golden pathway of divine protection and peaceful contentment. She empowers your heart to receive with the same generosity, openness, and grace that you express when you give. You're swiftly approaching sacred fruition. And that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I will catch you later.